ndani kabisa, ukiwa karibu na Kirui Nixon. It's not breaking news anymore. This was expected. Yes, it was expected. When we have rogue individuals at the helm of the country's leadership, we don't expect much from them. But drama, intimidation, and those ones who are going against the rights of the citizens of Kenya, we are not going to allow them do that. Karibu sana Caleb Nzomo, Wise Chole, Kennedy Murage, Junior Omumulika Vincent, nimekuona. Henry the Priest nilishakuona kitambo. Pia naona Waititu, this is serious, and we as Kenyans need to get out and tell Ruto it is time for him to leave. We are going to kick him out there. I can see ameanza kutuchokoza sisi kama Wakenya, na hatutamruhusu, hatutampa nafasi hata dakika moja. Manake kile anafanya ni kutuguzaguza kwa macho, na akianza kutuguza kwa macho anataka tuwe vipofu. Hatutakubali kuwa vipofu tena. Kile kitatendeka ni sisi kama Wakenya tutajitokeza na tumwambie enough is enough. We will no longer entertain him. So Kenyans, mimi kile naweza kuambia ni kuwa tujitokeze kwa wingi na tuambie hii serikali inayogandamiza Wakenya waache upuzi na waache ujinga. Wakati umefika wa kusimama na kupigania nchi yetu, so that we can reclaim our country from the hands of the frauds. These people were elected by minority. Kenya is a democratic country. We are not an oligarchy whereby minority rule the majority. So the majority now have to rise up on the occasion. They have to show that we are majority. We have to speak up. We will not wait for those people you call the MPs. Those are also part of minority who, after giving their money, they now want to get ways of recovering their money. That is why you see them being paraded in the State House like goats that are being paraded for sale. And they keep on telling you that they went for development. Which store do we have in the State House called development store? If that store is in State House, why can't they remove that store from State House? So we are not going to entertain mediocrity. As the majority of Kenyans, we have to stand up and fight for what rightfully belongs to us. So karibuni tuzungumze, tuone jinsi tunaweza komboa hili nchi tukufu letu la Kenya. Hatuwezi kubali nchi yetu ianguke. Manake watoto wetu watakuja kutuuliza, wakati Ruto alikuwa anabomoa Kenya, nyinyi mlikuwa mnaangalia nini? Hatutakubali kabisa. Karibu sana Asili TV. Frendo Godwin kutoka Ruiru, karibu sana. NLF Daily, Junior Umilika, nilishakuona. Tuko pale na James Nyamwaya Otieno, Ken Daniels, Awino Rapemo, Vincent Cheriot, Owen, David, Peter Diruri. Are you Peter Diruri? Victor Kenya, na wote wanaotutazama, nasema karibuni sana na muweze kukaribisha wengine ili tuweze kuzungumza maneno yanayoenda kubadilisha nchi yetu ya Kenya. Asanteni sana kwa wale wamejiunga kwenye studio. Roda, karibu sana. Roda, habari ya leo?
Asante sana. I'm just feel burning, you know. I even have read many. Oh my God, Ruto. You are too much, Ruto. Why do you want to intimidate our country? I feel very sad. What Matiangi have done, our Matiangi, he was interior former. Our interior former interior minister of security. Instead of you protect him, you are sending police officer to arrest him. That is intimidation. We will not accept Ruto use that intimidation. We will not allow. As long we're not allowed. Our country is ruled by the multiple party. They're ruled by the law. And you cannot say what Matiangi have done. We will not accept to try to intimidate. You are coming too much, Ruto. Too much. We will not try to use blackmail and intimidation. We will not allow use intimidation and blackmail in our country. Our country is not like those countries like Iran, where they used to be killed, because our country is a democracy. We have a multiple party, people, freedom expression, people, they have right to support any party they want. I wonder that's why the party, they are coming to State House and they're telling which kind of development you are like. I wonder that's why to be, because you are buying, I don't know, you are using blackmail or intimidation. You are coming too much, it's too much. Kenya, we must raise our, this guy is coming too much. Huyu jamani mtu nini tumwambia anafanya tabia mbaya, si tabia poa. Matiangi ni Mkenya kama wewe. He need to be respected. You need to protect him. Matiangi need to have a security 24 hours. His door resident. Not kwani afu unajifanya wewe ni Mkristo. Ni Mkristo mgani? Why do you? My God is love. Mungu wangu hawezi kuambia wewe rest watu. Sijui ni Mungu mgani unaomba. Sijui kama uko na your own God there in State House. Acha ujinga. Yo, huu ni ujinga sana. I get anger with you. Me, I'm always I fight for the human right. Me nasimama na human. That's what I fight. I fight for the human right. The whole world. Even now, even this country I live, I fight for the human. I will never let anybody be treated like hell. No. And afu naenda kanisa, afu nadanganyana na Mungu. I'm born again Christian. I know things you cannot do, and you cannot do. Otherwise, you go to hell and you burn 24 hours. You want to go to hell? If you want to go to hell, do stupid things. You must be right in the darkness. Be right in the darkness. You need to be, for example, don't use intimidation and blackmail. That is not our God. Our God is not blackmail or intimidation. I get sad. That man have been working our country are very good. He worked up 24 hours to protect our country with the terrorists, everything. Kenya was #1 in Africa, how we have been protected, how we have a very good security. Nani unaenda mshika hata una adabu na unasema unatoa Bible kufanya. Alafu wao nyinyi makanisa mnaenda huko State House mkiwazio unapasa huyo wa ACK, you are liar, you are not a really Christian. If you're a Christian, you could not tell Ruto to intimidate. You need to tell him to be kind. We need to be kind to each other and love one another. My Bible says love one another. Be kind to each other. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. Unafanya hizo tabia. No, we will not allow our country to go to hell, to intimidate. No way. If you do like that, wewe, nimekuangalia 18. Thank you. Nimekasirika leo. I'll never be angry like today. Nimesikia, I feel bitterness and anger. Na mimi nikisikia bitterness nasikia everything. Mina we. Adike leo hadisapia. You can take over Wangira.
Thank you, Rhoda. Bwana Wangira, karibu sana.
Oh, thank you very much, Leo. You know, I'll be very, very brief, Leo. Can you hear me?
I can comfortably hear you.
Okay, I'll be very, very brief, Leo. I know that, you know, Matiangi, perhaps during his tenure at the Ministry of the Interior, Leo, perhaps he could have been high-handed. And when I say high-handed, you know, I've been in the opposition in this country for now my entire lifetime, and I know that he could perhaps have been high-handed. But that one aside, Leo, I'll always defend Matiangi's right because I am a Democrat and I am a human rights advocate, Leo. So, you know, it's very, very unfortunate that, you know, in 21st century, Leo, we are still, you know, using the very, very old tactics, you know, the police drama tactics where, you know, you have 100 or you have perhaps 20 policemen or 30 policemen coming to surround your house. Then perhaps they want to arrest you in a drama manner. Then at the end of the day, when things end up in court, you don't seem to see that drama. So to me, that's why I'm saying that, you know, I'll defend Matiangi's right. And, you know, I defend Matiangi's right in accordance to Article 49 of the Kenyan Constitution. And that article is very, very clear that I hope that the people who came to arrest him are policemen within the definition of the National Police Service Act. So if they are policemen, I hope that they are going to promptly inform him in the language that he understands the reasons for wanting to arrest him. That is the first thing that I hope that police will do, because I'm talking about the due process. Then I hope that they will give him his constitutional right of choosing to remain silent and the consequences of not remaining silent. I hope they will do that. Then I hope that they will allow him to communicate with his advocates or any other person that may be of any assistance to him. And I hope that they will not compel him to any confession. And if there is need for a search in his house, then I hope that they will go to a magistrate court and they will obtain what we call a search warrant, so that in case they want to carry out a search in his house, then that search will be in accordance with the law. That is what the law says. Very, very clear. Nobody is above the law, not the police, not me, not everybody. And that's why I'm saying that, we have a due process under the Bill of Rights, Article 49, on how an arrest must take place. And again, I wonder why, a person of Matiangi's stature, he has been in this country. Last week we saw him at Magoha's funeral, at Magoha's home, when they paid homage there, with President Uhuru Kenyatta. So, it's not what we could call in English a flight risk. A flight risk, is a person that you fear that, you run away. So a person who is not a flight risk, Leo, in a civilized democracy, in a civilized world, unless, he's a hardened criminal, a person that, you have to use real force, to arrest him. But in a civilized society, a person of Matiangi's stature, it's very, very easy. You just give him a summon, you summon him, and, you direct him to whichever police station you want him to appear, and he'll appear. But if you're interested in drama, then, you'll end up doing what we are seeing tonight, where we are now hearing that, the police have surrounded his home and they want to arrest him. Why wait for the night, we are a civilized society. You don't come for such a person at night. Tell him to come in the morning, and I believe he'll present himself. And if he must be taken to court, Leo, then process him for court, then take him to court within the 24 hours that the law stipulates. Issues are just very easy, but unfortunately, in this country, we like making things very difficult. We like drama, we like drama, and what we are seeing is drama now. We like drama that, we have come at night, we have surrounded your home, we have arrested you in a particular manner, we have seen speeding cars, we don't know where perhaps they're speeding to. That's the type of drama we like, the drama that we always associate with our men and women in the police uniform. I think we should, become much civilized, especially for a person that you can summon, just summon. If a person is involved in issues that perhaps you cannot summon him, what we call the hardcore criminals, the people that you need to apply force to arrest, then that one is acceptable. But I don't tend to think that Matiangi is a hardcore criminal. He's not a hardcore criminal. He's a guy who is just supposed to be summoned, and he'll appear wherever he's supposed to be appearing. And again, we don't need to end up with what I call vengeance. I hope it's not vengeance. I hope that nobody is revenging against Matiangi, because I remember they accused Uhuru Kenyatta's government of many, many things, including revenge, including political victimization, targeting particular people. I hope we are not going back to the same vicious circle. I hope what they are doing is within the proper definition of the Constitution and the law. That's perhaps what I'll say. Finally, you know, we have been told today by our CS for Treasury, the chief of the Chancellor of Exchequer, that, you know, our country is broke. And, you know, if we are told that the country is broke, if the country is broke, Leo, and the ordinary mwananchi is also broke, Leo, who will help the other? Because we are now in a scenario where perhaps the country is broke, and majority of Kenyans are broke. They cannot even afford to take their kids to school. So we'll help each other, Bernard, because we need one to help the other, either the government to help the mwananchi or the mwananchi to help the government. Now, who will help each other? You know, it's such, you know, a very difficult scenario. I don't know. Let us wait until the end of the year and see the way the things will turn out. Meanwhile, for Matiangi, let us wait for tomorrow and see how the news will have developed. Let me just leave it at that. Let me just leave it at that and allow somebody else to come in. Thank you.
Thank you, Bwana Rangira. Evangelist Ward Omoya, you can be live. Just use the link that I've shared there. Then you'll find yourself in studio. And once you are in studio, you'll be able to deliver the message. I hope it is a message of salvation that is going to change the minds of these people who've deceived Kenyans that they are holier than thou. And I do challenge them that if they think they are holier than any other Kenyan, then si wakufe basi waende binguni, because I know if you are holy, you'll go to heaven. Why can't they die and go to heaven? Waache kutusumbua hapa. There are some guys here, I don't know who've sent them, the Kenya Kwanza minions here telling us that askari wanafanya kazi yao. Hakuna kazi askari wanafanya hapo. Their work is to intimidate statesmen, and we are not going to allow that to happen in this wonderful country. Tell them out and tell them go and leave for us this country. The country can move on without Gachagua. And right now, when the CS Njuguna is telling you that the country is broke, you know very well the report is showing you how the Kenya Kwanza government spent millions after their self-declaration, and yet they're telling you that they are broke. Which kind of brokenness? Hata nani, they are broke, but they can have 200 million to give back to Gachagua, money that was stolen from the public coffers, and they're telling you they are broke. There's nothing like being broke. Currently, you are told that even title deed, ya jail, how do you call, is it jail ama ni jela, ya jela or jail or whatever, haionekani. Somebody is already planning kuiba shamba ya jela, so wafungwa wamekuwa squatters. Really? This is not a country that somebody should be proud of. But to get the pride of our country back, we need to act now. Bwana Okoth Otieno, karibu, na kama unaweza utoke nyuma ya curtain, manake hawa watu wanataka watazame yule mtu anayezungumza nao. Usikue kama Jalango anakuja pale kwa rally anasema jeshi ya baba, na saa hizo ashapokea simu. Karibu Bwana Okoth Otieno.
Asante sana bana Leo Nyabaya. Leo itabidi unisamehe nikuwe tu nyuma ya curtain. Lakini hapo kuanzia kesho nitakuwa najileta. Kwanza hao wananchi wote
karibu proceed.
Waache zao. Yeah. So leo nilikuwa nimelala tu hapa nikatizama Citizen, nikaona washamuendea Dr. George Matiangi. Na mimi kivyangu sioni ubaya, kwa sababu Matiangi once said the police cannot arrest you for nothing. And therefore Matiangi should stop lying to people that his life is in danger, yet he was the head of the police 2 months ago. Let him come out, because the police cannot arrest you for nothing. Let him go and clear his name. Alafu pia nimesikia jamaa anatuambia hapo kwamba Matiangi atoke kesho, akuwe process within 24 hours, akuwe process within 24 hours, apelekwe kortini. How many court orders zenye zilikuwa zinahusiana na Miguna ambazo zilimtaja Matiangi within 24 hours, 48, 72 hours, all those hours, na hakuwahi kuziheshimu. So tusio watu kwamba leo kiatu kiko kwa huyu, kikiendea yule mwingine, sasa tunaona ubaya fulani. The same Matiangi arrested Cleophas Malala and 3 other senators at night. Nakumbuka Malala akitoa kichwa peke yake kwa fence, anatuambia eti hata stima na maji wamekata.
Bwana Okot, wacha niulize swali. Yes. There's a reason I wanted you to come out of curtain. You know, when somebody lies, we normally we know you can't lie when you're looking at that straight. Wewe kwa sababu ulienda shule ukitembea mguu, huwa unaambia watoto wako watoe viatu warudi shule wakitembea mguu, kwa sababu wewe pia ukienda shule ulikuwa unatembea mguu, watoto wako pia watoe viatu watembee mguu tupu.
Sasa hiyo inahusiana aje na
No, telling us that I don't know how many orders and Miguna and what and the orders. We are not talking of orders. We are talking of police harassing statesmen at night when they should be going to Marakwet and deal with the bandits there.
Leo, don't entertain.
To bring some history that are inconsequential with what we are speaking. We can't allow that.
Leo, don't entertain people propagating revenge as a way of dealing with the
exactly. So we cannot use this platform to justify revenge. You people claim to be serving God. You walk in these churches each and every Sunday. Do you go to church and preach and you come here to justify revenge? We can't allow that. It is ungodly. And we are not going to entertain anything that is ungodly. Kindly, Banokot, you are out of order. Let us move on to Mike.
We cannot allow people, and I'm saying this because I was next. Mtu anakuja hapa ati ni point ako nayo, ati nao ulipigwa nikupige, ati ulitolewa macho nitoe. I mean, eye for an eye. What is this? Matiangi made a mistake, and if he did a mistake, there is a procedure of how you can arrest him, and there is a procedure and rule of law. I mean, if he is being summoned, can he be summoned and go to the nearest police station tomorrow morning? Is he a flight risk? I love somebody comes here to tell us how, now that there is another government, we punish each and every person.
And they are the ones who told us that police will not be used to intimidate people. Does Kenya Kwanza speak from the right mouth and act with the left mouth?
We are not saying that anybody here is innocent. We are just saying the way they are doing things like stupid people should stop. Yeah? Mtu ameshika Biblia na book of Psalms here akituambia vile ameokoka and is harassing people who have been there in the previous regime. Yeah? Kale, I was to use a very bad word because we are going to really have a profile some people here. Should I submit?
Yes, proceed and submit, then we go to Mike.
That guy has just irritated me because, I mean, when you are talking about state capture, and when you unafanya your state capture, then what are you telling us? Because everything they were telling us they will not do is what they are doing. What kind of a country are we leading today? People are full of revenge and full of hate, and yet the government has done nothing on the people. This country is not going to be easy to live in the next few months if they continue like this. And sisi tunakufa huku na njaa na kiangazi imejaa kila mahali. The only time they only see it is to go for useless Thanksgiving and arresting people at night. Bandits are killing people in the northeastern. Yeah, but Saturday we are going to be having a very big Bible, faking it that we are Christians. Sisi tumeokoka. The traits and the nini of Moi, dictatorship. Hiyo maneno haiendi vizuri, and we are telling this government, yeah, I think people are very angry and hungry at the same time. Now, as they continue provoking us, we are getting to get out of those streets, and this country will be no more. What was cheza na hii nchi sasa?
And Secretary General, kwanza huyo jamaa and huyo boss.
Hello, umepotea mheshimiwa. So what was cheza, the things Matiangi did in this country are much better than what we have seen Wakina Mashogu and Kindiki do. Yeah, Kindiki is just wearing military attire here. Yeah? Knowing nothing. People are being killed every day and mugging is everywhere. They should concentrate on building the lives of the people. Kwa hivyo leo unapotea potea, maybe umekuja kushikwa.
Ruto ni Mungu tu atamtoa. Ruto atatoa hapo na kifo. Ruto utatoa State House na kifo. Hata Jomo Kenyatta alikufia kwa
Secretary General, are you getting me?
Yes, I'm getting you, but you keep disappearing. You keep.
Okay. I'm stabilizing my network. I'll be okay shortly. And those ones who are commenting, continue commenting and kindly subscribe. You can also subscribe to be a member of Mutembei TV YouTube channel so that you can get some deserved rights. There are those people who you'll find that they're having some extra rights when it comes to commenting and getting notifications. So kindly do so that in case you find it challenging, like some people are finding it unable to comment, you will not be affected. So if you are able to subscribe, you can become a member at Mutembei TV YouTube channel. I'm working on that. So I was telling that guy to unblock the people he blocked. He even blocked me and blocked Mutembei and everyone on his account, and he wants to come and spread some lies here. We won't allow him.
So he leadership, my brother, with this kind of leadership that is depicted from some religion, should know it is a backward leadership. And we need a country that has progressive leaders. Because what we are seeing, for me, I thought it was a problem of Moi, but now it seems it is a problem from a particular region, where people they believe that they can only lead by harassing people, killing people, and stealing. Hii ni uongozi aina gani? We are not going to allow that. People now should wake up and move. It is time now, Raila, to call us a 1 million march. Watafanya nini? This is the only time now. We have no other time. Yeah, the economy is broke because they have stolen everything within 4 months. They have stolen everything. Now it is time we also wake up. Otherwise tutakufia kwa manyumba. Kwa hivyo leo mimi ninapoona mtu hapa akuja kuadvocate, unajua Miguna alishikwa sijui alifanya nini, sawa tuue wengine. What kind of a argument is that? What kind of a government is that? We need a government that makes sense. And Raila Amolo Odinga should call us now. Twende huko, tukae huko kwa town, hata hakuna kitu tunafanya, hakuna kazi siku hizi, ni tupumzike huko na mastove, tukulange huko town until things will make sense. This time.
Pate opportunity.
Tugane nchi yetu kukue kama South Sudan. Ama ni aje tugane nchi? Kwa sababu hii jamaa ni kuharibu nchi yetu. You go back in Sudan, South Sudan way. We cannot live this kind of intimidation and blackmail. Ruto, how many people have you killed? You have killed Muzando. Na kuna mtu hata wewe we need to punish you because you have been killed many people and you have been just quiet. You need to look your own sin. You cannot fingers and you don't look at yourself. Shame on you. I feel more bitterness than you.
Ndio hali halisi ndugu ya dada yangu Roda, wala usio na wasiwasi. Kila kitu kitafika mwisho. Kuna refu lisiokuwa na mwisho dada yangu. Na kawaida Waswahili tunasema ngoma ya kulia haikai kupasuka. So acha tusubiri moderator watupe nafasi, lakini poa kutulia dada yangu Roda, usio na wasiwasi. Najua uchungu unaosikia ni sawia na sisi wa Kenya wengine huko. But we do believe in God, na Mungu hata tuacha tuaibike. Nabaya
Msimamo Kuna mtu amehepa, alikuwa azungumze, lakini naona atarudi. Nimekuwa na shida kidogo. I'm sorting it out. So msimamo unaweza endelea kabla tuweze kusikiza. Naona Aluta continue alichaingia, Mohamed yuko. Viva jaribu kuhakisha taa kidogo tuweze kuweka studio iwe na mwangaza, watu wasishindwe, tunafanya vitu vya
Leo, ladies first bwana.
Ladies first, very good. Msimamo ni umeombwa. Aluta continue.
Hatuwezi vunja protocol, but okay, sawa, fine. Ladies first, wacha nimpe nafasi.
Sawa sawa.
Endelea dadangu hapo tukupate. Mimi wala sina pressure juu na mengi mazuri. So chukua hiyo nafasi, wala usio na wasiwasi, tuko pamoja. Proceed on.
Ni vile tu nataka kulala. Unajua huku kwetu ni nini? It's past midnight, you know. And I think nilikuja mbele yako msimamo, Ni sawa tu lakini habari zenu.
Haina shida, endelea.
Habari zenu?
Mzuri sana, mzuri sana.
Leo, this our country is actually, the more rallies we have, the more things are getting worse. And so it's high time wananchi tumwambie baba what we want. Don't wait for baba to tell you what, because you know baba is a diplomat. He will have to go round and round and round, and the more we wait, the more these guys are pinning us down. We cannot allow such things to happen to our country on our watch, because the more time we waste, the more these people are rooting themselves and doing the evil that they are doing. For how long are we going to sit and watch the evil that is happening in our country? It's quite sickening to see that someone like Matiangi can be sent for the police at night, while he can just be summoned and then go there during the day. Isn't that violation of his rights? In this country, where this is the country where we've seen people are being arrested without being summoned. They started with the Korokosho MP. They just come and pick you. The other time it was Gaucho. Gaucho and Okanga has been singing in the Bunge la Wananchi that if you need us, just send us a text. You have our numbers. We'll go to where you direct us. I don't think Matiangi wouldn't have gone if they just summoned him. What is this nonsense that is happening in Kenya? It's quite sad. And then they see us to tell us that the country is broke, yet these people have spent 4 billion. It doesn't make sense. Yet there is the same government that wants Kenyans to contribute foodstuff and all the rest to be taken to Turkey. What kind of country are we living in? Does it mean that our people are well off while people are dying in Turkana? Don't we have people who are dying of hunger in Kenya? Why should we focus on other people from foreign countries and leave our people dying? Do you want Kenya to contribute? Yes, it's good to help, but why would you feed someone and leave your kid dying of hunger? What kind of example is that? And the more we wait, the more these people are intimidating us. They keep on poking our eyes each and every time. Each and every time they poke us. What do they think of us? The power is with the people. Can we speak as a people, tell Baba what we want? If it's State House, there are people who are ready to go to State House, because dictators are made by people, and the more we let them do whatever they are doing, the more we are making them. This is the making of dictatorship. And if we let them go further, it will reach a point whereby it will be so difficult to get these people out. They shall have rooted themselves in that we'll have to struggle harder to get what rightfully belongs to us. Bernard, we deserve to be ruled by people who love us. These people who are in power doesn't love Kenya at all. They don't. We deserve to be ruled by people who have Kenya at heart. And the people who have Kenya at heart are the people we chose. Let's stop this thing, because it's sickening. It's quite sad. Our country can't be gone like that, and we're just watching. Thank you, Leo. I'll stop at that.
Thank you. Luta continua. Kuna mtu hapa anatusumbua